Good evening, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. I hope everyone is still having a great day. Just before we get into this video in more detail, make sure you are smashing a like on it. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new to the channel and help me reach 3K as soon as possible. Hit the notification bell and, of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below. If you haven't already, I did upload a video about 5:30 earlier on this evening, so make sure that you go and check that out as well. Just reacting to the news about Sinistera joining Bournemouth. If you haven't already, go and check that out after watching this. And as I said earlier as well, we've got a new sponsor to the channel, Josh Firth. All your football past and present graphic design needs, you go through him. He is the best man for the job. The links to his Instagram and his Etsy stores are in the description, so go and check him out as well. And yeah, we're here with your predicted 11, guys, 2 days before the game. We've not had a press conference from Daniel Farke today ahead of the game. So this is just going off what I think will be the case. To my knowledge, we've not got any new injury concerns after the game against Plymouth in the Cup on Tuesday night. Obviously, I believe it'll probably be the same injured players, the likes of Dan James and Pascal Struijk. Obviously, Dan James may be back. I'm not too sure. But we're going to do this predicted 11 on the basis that he is not back, as we've not heard anything since the Plymouth game. Struijk, obviously, I think he's having like injection therapy at the minute as well. So I doubt he'll be back for this one. But again, we don't need to rush him back due to a certain player stepping into centre back and doing a very, very good job. So yeah, there was a few players that obviously played against Plymouth the other night in the Cup that could make a case for starting, but others that played I don't think will. But we'll get into it now. So in goal, Illan Meslier will probably be in goal again, as he always is. Is the Plymouth goal the other night his fault? I don't think it's entirely his fault. I think it was some poor defending as well. But he does flap at it, and it does look quite bad on that goal, I must admit. I liked Clarkson when Clarkson came in and played a few games. I would maybe give him a go, but Daniel Farke just won't do that, will he? Will stick with Illan Meslier as his number one. Now, a big decision to make for Daniel Farke is what to do at right back. Obviously, Connor Roberts is now available for this game. An actual right back who is a very good right back at this level and was good for Burnley in the Premier League as well. Obviously, Archie Gray, the 17-year-old central midfield sensation at Leeds United this season, is also having a really good season at right back, and is putting in very competent, very professional, very good performances at right back. So what do you do if you're Daniel Farke? Do you keep Archie Gray in, or do you throw in Connor Roberts, who is an experienced fullback at this level, and maybe move Archie Gray into midfield and drop Kamara or Gruev? That is probably the big decision for Daniel Farke to make. I'm going to predict what I think he will do, though. I think because Roberts has not played a game for Leeds yet, he may want to get him up to speed. So I think Archie Gray will keep his place at right back on Saturday. And I think Roberts will make an appearance from the bench just to get him eased into the team. But I do think eventually, moving forward, we will see Connor Roberts starting games at right back, as I think he will add something a little bit different to what Archie Gray does. Again, that is not been negative towards Archie Gray. He's been unbelievable there, but there are certain moments in games where you just know that he's not a right back. And it would be interesting to see how Connor Roberts would do. But I do think Gray will keep his place to start this particular game. Joe Rodon and Ethan Ampadu will continue their amazing centre-back partnership. I believe they've only conceded, is it one goal as a partnership since the turn of the year, which is amazing. They're both like brick walls, both offer something different. I think Rodon's unbelievable on the ball and reads the game so well. Ethan Ampadu is very smart as well and has been a lot better on his weaker foot. And his passing looks so much better out from centre-back for some reason. But yeah, hopefully they can continue their good partnership on Saturday. And Junior Firpo will keep his place at left back, another redemption story, a player that a lot of fans writ off, including me. But again, at the minute, is on a good run of form. Does still need to work on his defensive work, in my opinion. But once he adds that to his game, I think he'll be a lot better. The double pivot then, as I think Archie Gray will keep his place, I think the double pivot will remain as Elijah Gruev and Glenn Kamara. Gruev, for me, at the minute, feels undroppable. The performance he put in the other night against Plymouth was unbelievable. And Glenn Kamara didn't have his best game the other night, but I feel like as a partnership, they do balance each other out quite well. I think Gruev's more of a deep line midfielder, more of a number six, picks up the ball, distributes it into the midfield, into the attack. Whereas Glenn Kamara kind of helps out with the attack, mainly on the left-hand side to support Firpo and Somerville. And so press resistant, really cool on the ball. So yeah, I do think them two will keep the place. And then I think the three and behind the striker will be the same as Bristol City. I'm going to go for Nonto, Rutter, and Somerville. Again, Nonto, 2 goals in 2 since coming back into the team. Another redemption story, a turbulent, weird season for Willie Nonto, but again, seems like he's back on the right track, and it's very good to see the passion that he's got playing for Leeds once again. And Rutter and Somerville again came off the bench against Plymouth and did the job when we needed them to. Both scored and both assisted, and that's just the performances that we are expecting from these two at the minute. I think Cree over the last few weeks has not been at his 100% best, but I feel like that finish against Plymouth the other night was sublime. And, hopefully that can kickstart a good run of form for him once again. And then up front, obviously, I do think it will be Patrick Bamford. I think Yol Perot is a weird one. Kind of looks lost in games sometimes, unfortunately. I was really excited for him to come in the summer, but even though he scored 10 goals, which is very good, given the games that he's played, I just feel like he doesn't 100% fit the system, and it is a shame to see. But Patrick Bamford's done amazing since he's come back in, so that's why I think he will keep his place. So yeah, that is my predicted 11 for the game on Saturday, guys, and that 11 is more than capable of going out and doing a job over bottom of the league, Rotherham. I do think we'll win the game, just as a little spoiler, but I will be back live on the channel tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, where we will be discussing the game in more detail and previewing it in a lot more detail. So make sure that you tune in for that. If you've enjoyed this video as well, make sure you are smashing a like on it. It really does help get it out there to more people. And subscribe if you are brand new. Make sure you get your comments in with all your thoughts and opinions and hit that notification bell. Check out Josh Firth's links, new sponsor of the channel, in the description. And I will see you for the match preview tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys.